So, Heather, when you're talking to lawyers in the wild, which I know you do daily, what kind of conversations are you having with them about how they maybe should get started with AI?
So I do talk to them about not putting, of course, any information into an open AI tool, but I also encourage them to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy, for instance, the Enterprise GPT, if that is, and that is the most commonly used, of course, LLM that we're seeing people play with, so to speak, especially your Flintstones level. I think ChatGPT is a great entry, if you will. It's very simple, it's fun. You can get the enterprise level at a very reasonable cost. It is, starts at $50 a month. It's measly compared to what we see in other legal AI. And I would say start using that for the few really starter things like email drafting and using it for the things that are going to save you the tedious time first. Start helping build SOPs from take your consult notes and do a follow-up email to my client, things like that that generally are tedious, time consuming, and now can be taken care of by a great program called Enterprise ChatGPT.
So, are you suggesting that the first thing the Flintstones lawyer does is get into the enterprise level?
If they're going to put any information into it, yes, because you do not want to put any real information for your firm or clients into an open source tool.
Okay. Now, the last episode that we did was actually a field note that I did called Tears of the Clown, with apologies to Smokey Robinson, which was an episode I've been wanting to do for a while because the tiers of AI tools are so confusing. Donna, are you seeing that? Are you seeing a lot of confusion about like the different tiers of AI tools when lawyers talk to you about it?
Yes, because there's so many different versions of programs such as ChatGPT, as Heather mentioned. Enterprise is one level, but there's so many different versions, and every single day you'll get marketing emails from Copilot for lawyers and this for lawyers and that AI tool for lawyers that it really does, as you mentioned, it can be overwhelming as to where do I start? What do I do? How is Claude different from Chat? How is Harvey different from, another tool that I might have gotten a marketing email on?
So, our listeners, they're sick of Heather and me. Well, they're sick of me. They'll never get sick of Heather. So, and they know all about us. Donna, what should our listeners know about you?
Well, I've been practicing law for over 25 years in Maryland. I've been an educator for over 20 of those 25 years. I'm happily retired from practice because I am focusing full time on my teaching and my work at the Community College of Baltimore County. And I've jumped full force into AI and AI with my instruction, teaching our students, because I really believe we train students to be paralegals. They're going to be on the front lines of utilizing AI in the law office, of being the person to do the review the drafts that AI can produce, to catch what lawyers are getting in trouble with every day, hallucinated sites.
Do you have students who have to take exams and write papers in order to get a grade at the end of the term?
Yes, we shy away from exams. We're an ABA approved program, and they focus on practical application, practical projects. So that's what we try to focus in our program on, is not so much exams, but actually the students are doing the work that they would be doing in a law office.
So do you have any concerns or protocols about students' misuse of AI in the academic setting?
Yes.
And what have you implemented?
Well, it's kind of an all of the above approach that we've implemented, in terms of we have ways that we can monitor whether something is or appears to be AI generated. There's never a foolproof method. I've put my own documents that I wrote 20 plus years ago into AI, and it has said that they are AI generated. I said, well, that's nice to know because I wrote it 25 years ago or so. But we have things we can do to determine whether or not a student generated an assignment through AI, but actually we're switching our focus. Similar to what Heather's going to talk about a little bit later about switching your focus and utilizing AI, we're switching our focus from using AI as a drafting tool for students to more AI can draft the document. The student needs to be the one who can review it, check it, make sure the citations are accurate, make sure the cases say what AI said the cases say, and you're utilizing those cases correctly. So that's kind of where we're switching our focus a little bit.
All right.